I'm here to do my biography report over Theodore Teddy Roosevelt. Growing up, he was plagued with many illnesses and had severe asthma, so this limited his physical activities. But he loved to read. One particular topic he liked to read about was the wildlife. We'll see that become a major part of his life throughout history. He then graduated magna cum laude in 1880 from Harvard, and got married to Alice Hathaway Lee. He then joined the New York State Assembly as a representative from New York City, becoming the youngest to serve in that position. He quickly moved ranks till the tragic death of his mother and his wife, both on the same day, Valentine's Day of 1884. He then moved to North Dakota to become a rancher and a farmer for 2 years. He moved back and married his second wife, Edith Kermit Carew. He was very interested in the Spanish-American War, so Roosevelt left his government post to organize the first ever volunteer cavalry known as the Rough Riders. He returned a war hero, and he also won the Medal of Honor. Roosevelt was then elected governor of New York in 1898. But his party plotted against him. They wanted him to be vice president for William McKinley. And that's what happened till McKinley got assassinated. And then Theodore Teddy Roosevelt became the youngest president of the United States at age 42. Theodore Roosevelt's presidency is distinguished by his dedication to prosecuting monopolies under the Sherman Antitrust Act. Out of this commitment grew a benchmark of his first term, the Square Deal, a domestic program that embraced reform of the American workplace, government regulation of industry, and consumer protection with the overall aim of helping all classes of people. Roosevelt also initiated a massive public relations effort, engaging in his unofficial policy of speak softly and carry a big stick. Roosevelt bulked up the U.S. Navy and created the Great White Fleet, sending on a world tour as a testament to U.S. military power. He also helped expedite completion of the Panama Canal by providing tacit approval of the Panama Revolution with funds and a naval blockade, preventing Colombian troops from landing in Panama. President Roosevelt was also awarded the Nobel Prize in 1906 for his role in the negotiation of Russo-Japanese War. Roosevelt believed that if Japan had devastated Russia, it would lead to an imbalance of power in the Pacific, one that the United States would eventually have to realign, but at a disastrous cost. Roosevelt had also been deemed the country's first environmental president. In 1906, he signed the National Monuments Act, protecting sites like the Grand Canyon and preserving countless wildlife sanctuaries, national forests, and federal game reserves. He also made headway with the nation's infrastructure, instigating 21 federal irrigation projects. Roosevelt was a great man, and we still see the results of his actions today. This is why he is one of America's greatest presidents.